An arbitration board created by President Biden to avoid a major freight railroad strike just made one more likely. This week, the administration released its recommendations to settle a labor dispute between rail companies and 115,000 unionized workers who haven't had a contract since 2019. Members of the Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineers and Trainmen voted 99% to authorize a strike back in July. But under the Railway Labor Act, they can't start a picket right away. The union first has to wait through a series of cooling off periods while a Presidential Emergency Board, or PEB, attempts to mediate new contract talks. And here's what it came up with. First, the PEB didn't even address the main concern of workers, which is brutal scheduling. Rail companies are pushing their workers to the brink, forcing them to work long hours and be on call 24/7 with no paid sick leave. There are tens of thousands of fewer workers in the industry today than when the last labor contract went into effect, yet freight traffic has increased. PEB recommends just one additional paid day off a year, and it rejected the workers' proposal for paid sick leave. And on the rest of the scheduling stuff, it just kicks the issue back to the companies and the workers to resolve in further negotiations. PEB also sided with railroads and increased the amount workers have to contribute to their health insurance plans each month. The board hoped workers would ignore all that bad stuff, though, by offering what appears to be a pretty hefty wage increase, a 24% raise over the next 5 years, plus 5 lump sum payments of $1,000 each. But that's actually below what the workers requested, which was a 28% increase, compensation that would account for the extra work being done by the workers since their last contract was negotiated. National Carriers Conference Committee, which represents the rail companies, quickly threw its support behind the PEB's recommendations. The group said, quote, "The railroads are prepared to meet with the rail unions and reach agreements based on the PEB report without delay." The union released a statement saying it is still reviewing the recommendations before issuing any public remarks on them, although there's a lot of chatter from individual rail workers that it's a pretty shitty deal. Now that the board has issued its recommendations, another 30-day cooling off period is triggered, after which, if there's still no agreement, workers can then go on strike. That is, unless Congress passes legislation to enforce a contract, which it's allowed to do under the Railway Labor Act. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new videos. Also, if you want to see Means Morning News in its complete form, not just the clips we post here, head on over to Means TV and get access to all our new episodes and our entire backlog, plus tons of other great movies and original TV shows.